and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is our pleasure to be your moderator today. My name is Iman, and I'm with.
Kartika.
Yep. May I have your attention for a while, please? Today we will be talking about copyright infringement between Faiza and her son Faiz. Kartika,
Alright,
I will pass
as
this
we
to
all
you.
know, there's a lot of copyright cases that always occur in our society. Faiza Baumi is the managing director of Syarikat Faiza Senja Berhad, while Fikri is the managing director of Syarikat Faiz Rise. They found Faiz Rise and Fikri responsible for copyright and trademark infringement, passing off the goods by using the plaintiff's name and unlawfully interfering in the plaintiff business.
Before we go any further, let me introduce to you our panel, Miss Fatina, Miss Nabila, and Miss Aina. Good morning. Hopes all of you are fine. Okay, without wasting our time, my first question to our first panel, Miss Fatina. Do
Okay.
you mind sharing with us about our topic today, copyright infringement?
Yes, sure, Miss Iman. Okay, copyright signifies ownership of a particular work, such as a book, song, or painting. It is allowed the creator of the work to take legal action against anyone who tries to duplicate it or release it as his or her own. For copyright issues involving copyright, such as those faced by Faiza Singa Berhad brand, I believe they also sent a stop and his letter stating that he recipient infringed their copyright. This is intended to emphasize that he stopped selling or distributing the item immediately. In case of non-compliance, we may need to take legal action to get the other parties to stop selling or distributing the item. If we choose to seek damages for copyright infringement, we must determine the amount and notify the other party. Seeking damage may require you to take the case to court if the other parties does not agree to pay the damages. If you are accused of copyright infringement, like Faiz, the first step is to compare your work with the work in question to see if the infringement actually occurred. It is possible that there are some similarity between the two that are purely coincidental, but you may need to prove them. If you decide your work is copyright infringement, stop selling the item or remove it from the internet immediately. You may need to offer a solution to the person whose copyright was infringed to prevent them from taking further legal action. The best way to address a copyright issue is to avoid it altogether. While you can prevent others from copying your work, you can be careful not to copy other people's work too closely. It is legal to use other works as inspiration, but you must ensure that at least 80% of your work is different from the work you are inspired to avoid copyright infringement. Keep records carefully to make a question proving coincidence easier. That's all from me.
Alright, thank you, Miss Fatina, for your explanation. I would like to ask Miss Nabila, do you think it is fair for Faiza Sendirian Berhad to summon her son?
Okay, in my opinion, the action imposed on such rice retailer is very justified As in form, interests also infringe on trademarks. A trademark is any mark that can distinguish the goods and service of one trader from those of other trader. Trademark include words, logo, picture, names, letter, number, or combination of such element. In business, of course, we want customer to be able to differentiate our product or service from competitor. By registering a trademark, this directly make it the basis for building the brand and reputation of the company. Most importantly, it grants the exclusive right to prevent other from marketing similar product under the same trademark. We must be disappointed when the product we work hard for is easily imitated by other. This not only confuse consumer but can also damage our reputation, let alone when the imitated product is of very bad quality.
That's all, Miss Nabila.
Yes, that's all.
Okay, thank you for the long explanation, Miss Nabila. Okay, my next question is to Miss Aina. Do you do you think it is important for us to respect copyright?
Yes, I think it is important to respect copyright. In the rush to make a small business profitable, it can be tempting to advance copyright law. While some people will dispute a person's right to their physical property, many do not understand the idea of property as well. As a business owner, it is important for others to respect your rights and to respect them. Respecting copyright is an important part of this task. The public needs to respect copyright so that the industry can grow and contribute to the prosperity of the country. We always very much hear the music industry, television, movies, and books rely on copyright to know who is supposed to be paid. But businesses are also developing new products and companies are producing improvements to old products. Because copyright can be assigned to a company, it becomes one of the company's asset and increase its value. That's all from me.
Thank you, Miss Aina. That is very useful. Next, I would like to ask Miss Fatina. Do you have any suggestion on how to avoid things like this happen in the future?
I have one suggestion. My suggestion
Uh-huh.
is the granting of the right to the exploitation of this intellectual property is given by law to investor as a rewards for their hard work producing invention. The inventors contribute in the creative industry in addition to being the impetus and passion to them to continue to produce more quality creation in the future. Therefore, for the purpose of ensuring the sustainability of the creative industry, it is desirable if intellectual property law are strengthened, while the benefits are disseminated so that they can be more clearly understood by all levels of society in general and the business industry in particular. That's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Miss Fatina. How about you, Miss Nabila? Do you have any suggestion to add?
Yes, among the suggestion is that MyPhone needs to open more strategic branch in every state. This can make it easier for people to register copyright protection. Other than that, student representative council needs to um, more provide campaigns, talk, and complete information to all college professional residents, especially to academic staff and students. In addition, the preparation for process online registration is indeed convenient and save time applicant. The government needs to play a role in providing encouragement and incentive to all applicants to further increase the intellectual capital in the country.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Nabila. There are a lot more question and answer that I want to share with audience since time is running. I will now conclude our forum that copyright infringement is one of the that need to be taken serious actions so that it won't be a major problem. Therefore, everyone has to be part of the solution. That's all from me and Miss Kartika. Thank you.